2001 Premiership season.
Welcome back to our studio here at Colonial. Half-time, an 8-point margin to Richmond. Andrew Carter's with us, the chairman of the Kangaroos. Welcome, Andrew. It's been a good match, hasn't it?
Thanks, Bruce. Thanks for having us. Fantastic match. I think our young kids are having a real crack, and that's why they're in the side. And without the big captain down there at centre half forward, I think we're having a fair go.
Andrew, everywhere you look, if you're a Kangaroo supporter or an observer of footy, there's been some bad news stories about the Kangaroos over the last few weeks. I mean, from a playing point of view, I guess from an administration point of view and a financial point of view, just where are you at the moment?
I think, Bruce, it's fair to say the club had a fairly disappointing loss last year. The club lost in excess of $1 million. A lot of that was gate receipt based. The draw was a horrendous draw. I'd challenge many other Victorian clubs to have a draw like that, and they might have a similar result. But our job as a board is to turn that round. I think the first priority is to turn that loss into a profit for this year, and in fact we're on target to do that.
There's a lot of speculation about key people at your club, and one of them's your chief executive, Greg Miller. Is he staying?
Greg wants to stay with the Kangaroos. I think Greg knows he's been there for a long time, but he's got royal blue and white stripes in his heart and blood running through his veins. So he wants to be part of the Kangaroos as we go forward. He'll be at the Kangaroos, there's no doubt, next year.
Andrew, you talk about the draw, but I mean, you've brought some of this on yourself. I mean, you played a home game in Sydney in round 3. This is the first time you've been in Melbourne since round 1.
Bruce, we played Essendon in round 1. We've been on the road for 4 weeks. It's fantastic to be back Friday night in Melbourne, playing a Melbourne-based side at Colonial Stadium. But that's not all they're doing, Bruce. We don't control the draw. But certainly the Sydney game was a Kangaroos home game.
And memberships, I mean, absolutely vital for you.
Memberships, Bruce, our club has just been, what we've delivered our members in the last 9 years, 7 years, has been fantastic. They've been in the finals every year. Our members cannot book holidays in September. The reality is, whether they come to the game, whether they watch it on TV, listen to the radio, read a paper, we need Kangaroos members to renew. We've got 3,000 to go, and that's absolutely vital for us to achieve our goals.
And just finally, there's been a stability at board level at the club. I mean, has this been a good thing for the Kangaroos or not such a good thing?
Bruce, the Kangaroos have had the same board for 8 years. I was the only addition in '96. We had some retirements last year. We had 4 board members retire, and we've got some new blood coming on board. And in fact, we're looking for a couple of new board members as we speak.
Okay, we've got some new blood out on the field too, and they're going pretty well. Good to meet you, Andrew, and all the best.
Thanks, Bruce.
Terrific. Andrew Carter, the chairman of the Kangaroos. Hope you watch Talking Footy on Tuesday nights. I do, actually. I'm there.
I saw half of it, Bruce.
Oh, good on you. Terrific. Well, don't forget this Tuesday night again for Talking Footy with Wolsey and Caro on the couch.
I suppose if I said that I was a teacher by trade, and I don't think that I know everything, even though people who don't know me probably think that I do think that, if you understand that. It was a difficult time to change over at... you women, you asking these questions, you get me to answer.
We can't let you off here without asking about your reputation for constantly calling AFL headquarters after games, particularly last year, because of your dissatisfaction with the umpires.
No, that's not true.
That's your reputation.
Yeah, well, that's wrong then.
Tuesday, 10:30, Talking Footy. Tuesday, Australia's first sport.
Pretty emotional stuff.
And the Action Axemen that make it great.